Are we live?
Yes.
We're on! Oh my gosh, we're just so confused today.
Come on, song.
Here we go. We're gonna set up while we're playing our song, you guys. We're gonna set up.
Well, tell our song to play.
Play. Play song. We've got to plug in your...
Oh, I know. We're having a difficult time today.
It's a strange time today. Hold on.
Yeah, I was just playing it.
I know.
What
Play again.
happened?
Play. Chat, cook and pray, oh, chat. Cook and pray, whoa, chat. Cook and pray, whoa, chat. Cook, pray, oh, cook. She's trying to get this on the phone so you won't have to hear me sing it. She's still doing it.
Hey, look, it's not working right.
Okay, you know what? We just do it ourselves. Lucy and Ethel are at it again. Oh, chat, cook, pray, oh, chat. Cook and pray, oh, chat. Cook and pray, oh, chat. Cook, pray, amen. Hi, you guys. Now I'm going to try to look very all together.
Oh, this has not been an all-together week.
This has not been an all-together week. But anyway, we are here. Marty is going to, what we were going to do, and it didn't turn out that way.
Yeah,
I don't think this is on.
Well, how are we having issues today?
I don't know.
Oh.
Not cooking.
Well, you broke the
I
cord
know.
earlier.
Do you think it's not working?
Oh,
Oh boy.
you broke it. She did. She did break it. Just so you know, she did. She broke the plug. She's a dangerous woman. Aha. But because I am a planner, I have a second
Thank God.
electric skillet. Thank God. It's right. We'll take
Oh, you
that.
all, I tell you what, we are just, it's just been crazy around here. Hi to Michelle, hi to Randy, hi to, oh, it's Randy, Michelle talking back and forth. Okay,
Oh, yeah, well,
I'll
good.
push hi while she gets the other skeleton on.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That thing
Now, don't
just-
break that one.
I won't. I won't.
I hope today goes better than it started out.
Okay, now, is that working?
No. Do you think it could be the plug-in?
That's
I want to see
weird.
if the plug is plugged in.
Yeah, it's plugged in.
I'll make sure. Maybe we don't have any power back here. Oh, it came on!
Okay.
It's a miracle!
See, it's not because I broke it, it's because that plug wasn't working right.
I'm going to switch back to the other skillet. 'cause
Oh,
I
for
like
Pete's
this.
sakes, we're wasting time. That's okay.
Okay.
While she's doing this, I'm going to come around and read you some history. We're going to read history while she fries hamburger
And does all sorts of
and
crazy
does all
stuff.
sorts of crazy things, because I am looking forward to this wrap because it just sounds good. Okay, here I come to wave to you guys and to read.
All right.
Okay.
I know the recipe said 1.5 pounds of hamburger, but you know what? We're just going to live it up today and use 2 pounds.
Okay.
It's one of those days.
One of those days, 2 pounds. I'm gonna wave, 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 wave. Uh-oh.
Whoa, what'd you do?
I
You
don't
break
know.
it? You know, it is just. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I tell you.
Okay, Susan's watching, Pat's watching, Don is. Oh my goodness, you guys. You've caught us at our, at our normal.
Yeah, this is what
There-
we normally
this
are
is-
like.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Waving, waving, waving. You know, have you guys ever had those scattered days? And
Ours are going in for months now.
yes, and yes, and
Oh.
we are scattered. I think maybe that's something to do with all this COVID stuff and all these things, and so anyway, we are just scattered. But she is going to fry this hamburger.
Well, it
And-
started yesterday when I forgot to email out to.
Yeah, she forgot. We didn't know the letter didn't go out yesterday. She had it all ready to mail out yesterday, and she just got it sent today.
I wondered
But
why it was sitting there, and I thought, what's this thing for? And so I deleted it.
Oh yes, we are. We are funny. Hi, Kathy Harms. Glad to see you. Okay, so here's the thing. In this wrap, if you all got the recipes, which I hope you did, it has the orange marmalade in it, and it has all kinds of, it's got a little bit of sriracha and all
Here's
of that.
The vodka. with the
Okay.
ginger.
Oh my gosh, what is all this? I am just lost.
Oh, well, don't worry. You have to flip it. Okay, you read that. Then you're going to see how my day went. Turn the page.
Okay.
Flip the page up. See, it's on the back side, but it's upside down.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I told you. It was one of those things.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to start with, should I start with the marmalade?
Yes, start with the marmalade.
See, I
love
thought
that
maybe she
one.
was going to have us sing Lady Marmalade.
Well,
but-
if you want to try it, go for it.
But because there is orange marmalade, as
In
you
the-
can see here,
Yes.
used in the
And that's
recipe.
really good.
And of course, this is Smucker's Natural
Yes.
Orange Marmalade. Okay, so I'm going to read you about marmalade. Believe it or not, a lot of people really like our histories that we share with you.
Well, we enjoy them.
Yeah, because she wants to have me doing something while she's
I wanted to
cooking away.
educate you because
I
I
know.
thought you needed
What
it.
are you chopping up there right now?
I'm doing ginger.
Oh,
The
that's
one
a lot
I
of ginger. That's her ginger root that she keeps in vodka.
Smell
Let
this.
me see. I can smell it. All right, so the marmalade is a fruit preserve made from the juice and peel of citrus fruits, boiled with sugar and water. The well-known version is made from bitter orange, but it is also made from lemons, limes, grapefruits, mandarins, sweet oranges, bergamots. Don't ask me what that
Bergamots?
is. I don't know what a bergamot is, and other citrus fruits or a combination. The preferred citrus fruit for marmalade production is the Spanish Seville or bitter orange. I'm not even going to try the
Oh,
Latin
come on.
name of this. Citrus aurantium, prized for its high pectin content, which sets readily to the thick consistency expected of marmalade. The peel imparts a bitter taste. The word marmalade is borrowed from the Portuguese marmalada,
Notice how I gave you all those foreign words? to have to say
from
it.
from marmelo, which is quince. What's quince? Is that a little citrus thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Marmalade is generally distinguished from jam by its fruit peel. However, it also may be distinguished from jam by the choice of fruit, although historically it has often been used for non-citrus preserves. Okay, then there's all this history about quinces. Do we want to read about quinces?
Oh,
I don't know. Okay, I think I'm going to go on to the Dundee marmalade, whatever that is.
Oh, that's a good one. That's from Scotland.
Okay, wait, I want to say hi to Lori Buck. Wave. Okay, the Scottish city of Dundee has a long association with marmalade. James Keller and his wife Janet ran a small sweet and preserve shop in the Seagate area of Dundee. In 1797, they opened a factory to produce Dundee marmalade, a preserve distinguished by thick chunks of bitter Seville orange rind. The business prospered and remains a signature marmalade producer today. According to a Scottish legend, the creation of orange marmalade in Dundee occurred by accident. The legend tells of a ship carrying a cargo of oranges that broke down in the port, resulting in some ingenious locals making marmalade out of the cargo. However, this legend was decisively disproved by food historians, according to the New York Times. Well, then why did I read it? So don't believe what I just read. Okay, now, in children's literature, Paddington Bear is known for his liking of marmalade, particularly in sandwiches, and kept it in his briefcase wherever he went. Paddington Bear is now used on the label of the smaller peel or shred Robinson's Golden Shred Marmalade in place of the previous icon, which was a gollywog, which is
Gollywog?
yeah.
What's a collywog?
I don't know. Whatever it is considered racially offensive. The 2014 movie Paddington led to a slight increase in marmalade sales in the United Kingdom. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so she's. So have you added anything to that?
I added the minced ginger.
Okay.
And I added some garlic.
Okay, minced ginger and garlic she added to the hamburger.
Yes.
I'm going to have to move those bowls. They're shaking over there.
Well, I'm going to steal one of them.
Okay.
I'll use this for my project.
Okay.
Because I've got to drain this.
This keeps shaking when you
Oh, when I smash around
smash
stuff?
around.
Oh,
That's right.
no. And did you read in there, I think, was something about, is that last paragraph about the marmalade?
Marmalade.
Well, marmalade, you know.
The last one was Paddington Bear. The rest of
Yeah.
this is sriracha.
There was, I must have forgotten one. There was a lady wrote this story about that, and she was from the United States, and she said, quite frankly, every
You're talking about Mary Kittleby?
yeah.
That's under Quince.
Oh, that was the
That was the quinces. So I guess I do need to read some of the quinces. The Romans learned from the Greeks that quinces, slowly cooked with honey, would set when cooled. So quinces are a type of orange, I guess. Preserves of quince and lemon appear, along with rose, apple, plum, and pear, in the Byzantine Empire. Medieval quince preserves, which went by the French name cognac,
Ooh.
produced in a clear version, began to lose their medieval seasoning of spices in the 16th century. In the 17th century, somebody else provided recipes for thick and clear Cotignac, Cotignac. Oh, Henry VIII. Here's some stuff about Henry VIII. Henry VIII in 1524 received a box of marmalade from somebody named Mr. Hull of Exeter. As it was in a box, this was probably marmalada, a solid quince paste from Portugal, still made and sold in southern Europe. Its Portuguese origins can be detected in the remarks and letters to Lord Lisle from William Grett. I have sent to your lordship a box of marmalade, and another unto my good lady your wife. He most heartily thanked her ladyship for her marmalado. It was a favorite treat of Anne Boleyn and her ladies-in-waiting. There was the first printed recipe for orange marmalade, though without the chunks typically used now, was in Mary Kettleby's 1714 cookery book, a collection of above 300 recipes, but this says receipts. Kettleby called for whole oranges, lemon juice, and sugar, with the acid in the lemon juice helping to create the pectin set of marmalade by boiling the lemon and orange juice with the pulp. Kettleby then directs, boil the whole pretty fast till it will jelly. The first known use of the word jelly came in marmalade making. There you go. So before jelly was marmalade, and that's when the first thing that you heard it. As the acid would create a jelly, this meant that the mixture could be pulled from the heat before it turned into a paste, keeping the marmalade much brighter and the appearance more translucent. The Scots moved marmalade to the breakfast table, and in the 19th century, the English followed the Scottish example and abandoned the eating of marmalade in the evening. Now, I don't know why you'd have to stop eating it in the evening just because you ate it in the morning. Marmalade's place, it didn't stop me. Marmalade's place in British life appears in literature. James Boswell remarks that he and Samuel Johnson were offered it at breakfast in Scotland in 1773. When American writer Louisa May Alcott visited Britain in the 1800s, she described a choice pot of marmalade and a slice of cold ham as essentials of English table comfort. So there you go. Kathy Korn is watching.
Oh, good.
There we go. And Randy Quince, it's deciduous that bears a palm fruit. I don't know what that means.
It probably doesn't either.
It is deciduous tree that bears a palmy fruit or palm fruit. similar in appearance to a pear, and bright golden yellow. Okay. Well, see, we can have them checking on us when we give them these things.
Well, he rescued us today.
He rescued us today by bringing the sriracha
And he brought the iPad.
and the iPad that we were late in getting started here. So thank you, Randy, for running around for us.
Yes.
Okay, so it looks like you're adding more garlic.
More garlic.
Okay.
Werewolves
Have you
again.
already added the marmalade?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
But I am going to send you off to the water fountain
Okay.
to put some water in there.
Okay, I will. All right, you all, hang in there.
She'll be
Make
back.
faces at her while she's cooking.
Okay, let's see. I added the orange juice. Now I need to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And once again, Penzi spices. And this should be 1/4 of a teaspoon. And we all know how Pastor Karen really likes hot food, so I'm not going to put any extra in.
No extra. I get you.
Ah.
Here's your water.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the 3 tablespoons of water, and that should be 3 tablespoons because I measured it out in there before. Okay, and now I will add 1/4 of a cup plus a tablespoon of soy sauce. Oh, great, I didn't open this ahead of time. Ah, good. Good grief.
I tell you, she's got stuff all over the place here.
I do.
She's doing quite the wrap. I hope a lot of people are seeing it because it looks darn good. Deb McKim is watching. Do you know Deb?
Yes, we went to high school. We went
Hi,
to school
Deb.
together. Yes.
All right, a wave to Deb.
She's from Eddyville, Iowa.
Is watching. Okay, I don't understand. Kathy Hayes says bring them on camera. Who? I don't know. Kathy just says bring them on camera. Oh, here. Vicky,
What are they doing?
Vicky says, my sister, Marty's hat's going to be over her glasses before long. Yes, it will. Oh,
That
God.
makes you feel better. I told you before, I have a small head. And I got a haircut today. So
See, there. So now your hat's just,
Yeah.
there should be a way we can make that tighter on your head. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
could
can-
stand behind you and just hold it real tight.
Oh, could you look over there? So we have some real sugar, like two of those packets of sugar.
Sweetener or
Sugar, the stuff in the white.
This is real sugar.
Okay, I'll take real sugar.
That's what I thought.
Uh-huh.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll take 3 of these. 1, 2, 3.
There you
And
go.
may I have that back?
Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
You're welcome.
And I'm going to put in the sriracha, a teaspoon of that.
Teaspoon of sriracha, but you already put in the pepper flakes.
Yes.
Okay, teaspoon of sriracha.
And you've got a story on sriracha.
I do, and so I'm going to, unless you need to tell us what else you're putting in.
Oh, let's see. I did the garlic, the ginger root. Oh, we're in good shape
Okay.
right now.
Sriracha, pronounced sriracha, is a type of hot sauce or chili sauce made from the paste of chili peppers, distilled vinegar, garlic, sugar, and salt. In Thailand, sriracha is frequently used as a dipping sauce, particularly for seafood and omelet. In Vietnamese cuisine, sriracha appears as a condiment for pho and fried noodles, and as a topping for spring rolls. Sriracha is also eaten in soups, on eggs and burgers, jams, lollipops. Cocktails have all been made using the sauce, and sriracha-flavored potato chips have been marketed. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to read you a little background on sriracha. That kind of makes you think, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Okay. The origin and history of sriracha are debated. One report has it that the sauce was first produced by a Thai woman named Thanon Chakapak in the town of Sai Racha. According to the Thai, oh, for Pete's sakes, the sauce was first made in Sriracha by Burmese sawmill workers. The association interviewed 88-year-old Thawat, oh my goodness, Wipakamasamkan, known locally as I Pei. Well, why didn't you just say I Pei? I Pei's maternal grandmother had a small shop in Sriracha. The Burmese workers came to the shop to buy chili, salt, vinegar, sugar to pound into mortar to make their sauce. Eventually, she started making the sauce herself, both for family use and for sale to customers. Soon, another customer, not saying her name, I'm just going to call her Kim, began to buy large quantities of chili, salt, vinegar, and sugar. It's a he. He was making the chili sauce for sale as sauce sriracha tri pukeho thong, Golden Mountain brand sriracha sauce, with a picture of the Golden Mountain Temple on the label. Its name was Sriracha Phanik. Another report has it that the sauce originated in the town of Sriracha, Thailand, in the early 30s. And it goes on talking about this woman met her husband who was from Bangkok, and when they got married, she and her husband moved to Bangkok, where she would continually make batches of the famous chili sauce for her friends, and they would encourage her. Oh, that's the marmalade. They would encourage her to start her sriracha sauce business. Over time, the rumor of her sauce began to spread, and chefs all over Bangkok started using her sauce in their restaurants. Lahore and her family eventually entered their sauce into annual competitions, where she was awarded several gold medals, which is why their sriracha sauce is named the Gold Medal brand. After winning various medals and recognition for their sauce, Lahore and her family eventually brought their medals to the government food department of Bangkok to establish that they were the original creators of sriracha sauce. By this time, it was difficult for the government to prove that they were the original creators of the famous sauce, as there were several other copycat brands, and no records showing that the sauce was made before 1932. The food department recommended that they change their logo design so that it incorporates wording produced in 1932. There you go. In Thailand, let's see. In Thailand, the sauce tends to be tangier in taste and runnier in texture than non-Thai versions. In Bon Appetit magazine, U.S. Asian foods distributor Eastland Food Corporation asserted that the Thai brand of hot sauce, Sriracha Panik, which Eastland distributes, is the original sriracha sauce. So, you know what? I don't care. Hot is hot, right? So, if it says sriracha, now let me see. You need to show me your sriracha sauce and tell me if that's the gold brand.
No, this is Tabasco brand.
Oh, Tabasco sriracha. Oh, someone's calling.
Oh.
I guess I need to turn your phone off.
What does it say?
Here, it's just a phone number. Go ahead and answer while the things
No, it's
are...
one of those stupid calls.
Okay,
I've gotten
all
a
right.
lot of them today.
Okay. Turn the phone off.
It's
It's off.
off.
All right, you all. You really have caught us at a loss of our minds. All right. In the United States, sriracha is associated with sauce produced by Hu Fong Foods and is sometimes referred to as rooster sauce from the image of a rooster on the bottle. Oh, I have seen that.
Yes.
I have seen that.
I have that one at home.
So
too.
basically, you substituted sriracha with Tabasco.
No, this is Tabasco brand of sriracha.
Oh,
It's
okay.
right
It is
there.
sriracha. Okay.
Yes, it is sriracha. It's just that
Okay.
I don't know. This must have been on sale at some point when we bought it.
Other
Because-
variations of sriracha have appeared in the U.S. market, including a sriracha that is aged in whiskey barrels. The Hu Fong Foods sriracha was first produced in the early 1980s, for dishes served at American pho restaurants. PHO. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. PHO restaurants. Various restaurants in the U.S., including Wendy's, Applebee's, P.F. Chang's, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Subway, Taco Bell, White Castle, Gordon Birch, Chick-fil-A, Firehouse Subs, Noodles and Company, Starbucks, Burger King, have incorporated sriracha into their dishes, sometimes mixing it with mayonnaise into dipping sauces.
I have a bottle at home of sriracha mayo.
Yes.
Randy uses that.
Yes.
I know.
Ooh, boy, that stuff looks good.
Yeah.
Yummy. And I didn't hear how much marmalade goes in there.
4 tablespoons of marmalade.
4 tablespoons of marmalade. Okay, so to wind it up on the sriracha, let's see if I've missed anybody here. Orange beef lettuce wraps. Carolyn Lipsky. Hi, Lipsky. We're making, what's the name of these? Orange something wraps?
Orange beef.
Yes, somebody answered you. Orange beef lettuce wraps. Michelle answered you on that. Yes, and I don't know if you haven't gotten recipes yet, I'll add you to our list to get recipes. Have you put Carolyn Lipsky on the list to get recipes?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Lipsky, we'll send you the recipes.
You were going to look up her email address.
That's
and we
right.
Got distracted.
I know. Oh my goodness. Okay, but here's the thing. If you want to know even more about sriracha than you heard from me, in 2013, American filmmaker Griffin Hammond released Sriracha, a documentary about the origin and production of sriracha sauce. So, that's a perfect thing. You look for Sriracha, the documentary by Griffin Hammond, and you can watch it on streaming, because everybody's watching TV so much more now because we're sitting around. So look up Sriracha by Griffin Hammond, made in 2013. Okay. Yes. All right. Actually, very interesting. And that smells very, what is that?
Rice. I cooked ahead of time, brown rice.
Okay. So we're putting rice and this meat sauce in our little lettuce wraps. I'm going to get us some water.
All right.
And I tell you what, even with all the craziness, you got this done in record time.
I know. I'm getting so good. And now I'm going to put some of the meat on this. This is really, we tested this at home the other night, and it went over very well. Open the carrots up and put some shredded carrots on this. So you can see what it looks like. Oops, I forgot my rice. All right. Now the carrots. Okay.
Ain't you cute?
Of course, and there's our plates.
Oh.
This one's Pastor Karen's.
Which one?
The big one.
Are you going to think I'm going to wrap that in that thing there?
Well, it's
I'll
interesting.
try.
You might want to take some napkins. We've got napkins on the table.
Yeah, we got one that you took a bite out of, and I'm going to show them.
It was an experiment that I was doing.
I'm sure. Okay. Now, do you want me to try to turn this around, or would you like to just fly it all over the place and show everything in the room?
No. Get up.
I'll
Stand
sit
at your
down.
seat, and you tell me when you can see me. I mean,
Okay.
you can see yourself.
I can see myself. Keep going. Keep coming. Keep going. Keep going for your chair. Keep going. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. I think we
All
can get
right.
us both.
All
There's your
right.
chair.
Okay. There's your mask. There's
Thank
your
you.
book.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to
Yes.
read from this today.
And let's see, I probably need to get us a fork.
Oh, you think? I figured
Yeah.
I'd try to lift it up and eat
Well,
it.
you can, but then sometimes stuff spills out.
Okay. Don't tell her I ate a carrot before we prayed.
Oh, no, not the carrot. There
Okay,
you
thank
go.
you. All right. So we're gonna have a prayer. All gracious and loving God, we thank you for this food that we're eating today. We thank you for all those that have joined us today, and hopefully are being kind, because sometimes we're just a little off center. But thank you for bringing us together, for the joy that food brings, and for the joy there is in coming together as a family of faith. Thank you, God. Amen. Okay.
You notice we have a new tablecloth today?
We do have, oh, look at the little polka dotted tablecloth.
Yeah.
That, I didn't notice it earlier. Okay, here's what I was going to show you. I don't know what she did. I knew that she was getting frustrated today,
No,
but I
no.
didn't know she would take a bite
No, here's,
out of.
here's
I
the
see it.
missing piece.
Yes, but what did you do?
Well,
That doesn't fit.
I don't know what to do with the other half. But there was an issue with the, oh, I know, it's folded in half. There was an issue with the camera was off kilter, and I was trying to
Mm-hmm.
fix it, and so I was using that to adjust the leveling, and it didn't work, or the darn, I'd take the whole thing apart and start all over again.
Okay, let me just announce, in my opinion, this is the best meat thing that we've had so far.
That's what Randy said when he tried it. That
You are
was-
right, Randy. This is, and it's the orange marmalade that makes it so good. Oh, wow. That is so good. Mmm. I can't talk with my mouth full.
It hasn't stopped you before.
I know. I don't believe I've ever tasted anything quite this yummy.
Mm.
What do you think?
It was very good.
It's got that sweet, sour.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has that Thai kind of, but it does not have a whole lot of heat.
No,
I mean,
it's just got a little bit
it's
of warmth.
got the warmth, but there's not a whole lot of heat. And look how quick she did that, even with us running around finding plugs. Mmm. That is good. Okay, I haven't heard from you guys because I've asked you if you all have a recipe you want us to try on the show, or a recipe that you want to send in to us to try on the show. Oh, I can't get my bangs are. I think I'm going to take my hat off while we eat. You know what? We could do that. That way yours won't go and cover your eyes.
Maybe that's a plus.
That's okay. Okay. There. Look, Marty's got a face. Oh my gosh. But I know the more she cooks, the more that thing keeps falling down into her eyes. Oh boy.
Mm.
I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It said that it was a takeoff of a recipe from a restaurant that was lower calorie. I don't know what the restaurant. I've never seen the stuff before, so I don't know. But I kind of changed the recipe.
When
You
have
were-
you not changed the recipe?
Well, it was actually part of the stuff I threw into the whole pot. You were supposed to do a sauce to pour over it afterwards, and I decided that was just above our means here. So I just threw it all together. Figured you're gonna eat together
Well,
anyway.
if you're going to put the sauce on it anyway. So actually the sauce, which is separate from the meat, is what's got the marmalade in it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, the marmalade always goes into
It's
the
in
meat.
both.
Oh, okay. It's so good. Wow. I would eat this again and again.
It's very good.
So, you guys, this is just a plus. Oh, look, Pat says, making us hungry again. So anyway, here's the thing. Because Randy is always good at saying hi to you all. And I don't have to read that because you all are seeing it on the comments. So I don't have to read it out loud. But I think, hi, Darlene's here. I need to wave to Darlene. There's Dawn. I've already caught up with that.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get something more to eat. Mine was small.
Hi, Darlene. Whoops, they're moving down. Okay, we waved. Now I can go up. It'll move up when it's time. Okay. So, Marty had to get herself some more. And in just a minute, I'm gonna read from a book that the UCC sent to all their clergy. And John Dorhauer did a online message last week sometime, I can't remember, to clergy and church workers and chaplains, and
It was very, very good.
and it was so good, and he just hits it right on. I know how your heart's hurting, I know how this time is so hard, and really it's so nice to hear someone who does recognize what you go through when your church isn't meeting, and how you're trying to do everything you can to connect with people, because it's so hard. I don't think the comments are, I think I pushed them down and they're not coming back up. How do I do that? Oh, there they go. Okay. But it was so nice to hear that. And then along with it, in the mail, we got, each clergy person got a book entitled Emerge, Blessings and Rituals for Unsheltering, which we are far from right now. But it's a great, I know that's probably backwards for you, but it's a great little book. It's written by the writers who do our Still Speaking devotionals that we send out every day to you. So in a minute here, I'm going to flip through and find a couple to read for us before we leave today. Because I thought it was so nice. That's one thing that I appreciate as a pastor in the UCC, is how our national office tries to keep up with us. Our conferences are doing a great job of that. And if you want to see stuff, if you go to Missouri Mid-South Conference, they are having gatherings almost every day of something. If you want to join in on the webinar, they'll send you the Zoom link and all of that, because they are concerned about how people are doing and what they can do to make it any better. So
I'd make this again.
I'd eat it again. What we're trying to do, Marty and I have talked about it. We have kept copies of the recipes that have been shared so far, and we're going to try to come up with a little cookbook. And I know we've mentioned it before. Right now we just don't have the time, but at some point maybe we will. And then we were going to sell it, and for Bethel, either for to go into Bethel's general fund or to some mission or something.
And maybe Backpack Shepherds, since it's food, and that's what Backpack Shepherds
we don't
does.
know.
Wherever the need is, that's what we'll. But it will have a little bit of the history that we've read, little bits of that, and it'll have photos.
That's the scary thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know what kind of photo you'll put out there.
Mm.
It has to be edited. We must have it edited.
Oh, I'll have Randy do that. You know, he would let me do anything.
Randy says this dish is phenomenal. It is. It's very good.
Yes. He said Terry would really like it.
Mm-hmm. No, I think Terry would really like it. Okay. Did you all get a lot of rain this last week? I think up at Liberty we got, on that big rain, 2.5 inches or something like that. Unbelievable. The rain is
Mainly in the plains.
mainly in the plains, but it's coming down here too. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to read this one. It's called Blessing for Returning to Joyous Spaces from the book Emerge. And the writer of this particular one is Marquita. And these are the words. Bless the dance floors and the coffee shops, patios, karaoke stages, arenas, bowling alleys, barbershops and salons, gyms, bars and wineries, arcades, theaters, malls and markets, art galleries, amusement parks, and. Bless our grieving hearts as we mourn the places we've loved that haven't reopened. Bless our restless hearts as we resist the temptation to gather before it is safe. Bless our restless hearts as we resist the temptation to gather before it's safe. I must say that twice. Bless our fearless hearts as service workers among us provide joy at the risk of exposure. Bless our grateful hearts as we cling to the sounds and smells, the colors and textures, and the sacred memories of the places we love as we gather again. So I think there all kinds of things come up on my Facebook. Little vignettes about reopening. The last one I saw was by a Catholic, it was either Catholic or Episcopal priest singing a song from Hamilton, and I can't remember now which song it was, but then he changed the words about what it was going to feel like to reopen your churches again. And so I appreciate sometimes the humor, because things can get so serious, you know, and we have to have some levity. And I guess maybe that's what we are.
We're the leaven.
We're the leaven in levity.
Yeah, I bet you get a rise out of that one.
Oh gosh. Okay, so this is a litany for passing the peace. We cannot touch just now, not yet. We cannot shake, embrace, slap each other on the back, or kiss, not yet. We cannot move around the space, up and down the aisles, jostle each other, trip over children, reach down the pew to greet the elderly gent who can't get up, scan for the couple who came last week, hope this raucous time will go on, or pray that it won't, and the organist will cut it off with the intro to the next hymn. We can't even do that, not yet. Oh, here's another part of that. But the peace that passes understanding is not like a virus. It doesn't need contact to infect. It's like the spirit and the wind. It goes wherever it wills, wherever we send it. Through webs and nets and wires, it Googles and zooms to everyone whose heart needs peace, and to every place there is no peace. And we will share it now. The peace of Christ be with you, and also with you. Mary Ludy wrote that. So for a while things are just different. It is going to be a time where we're still trying to imagine how we move forward and not lose contact with one another. And I know you all are doing a great job of contacting one another, giving calls to each other. That's so important. And of course, Thursday evening, we're going to try to have Donna's memorial service. We're praying that it won't rain. But those of you that can come at 7 o'clock on Thursday, bring your chairs, bring your umbrellas, and we'll hope that we can.
And their masks.
And your masks. And we'll, of course, do social distancing. So it does affect everything we do in our celebrations of life, in any kind of thing that the church does. Those rituals have been changed. But, we will just continue on knowing that God walks with us and will bring us through this. And we will, I'd be more than happy to wait until that time is safe and everyone that comes can feel safe. So, as we continue with our cooking shows, again, like I said, if you have a recipe you want to send in that we will make on the show, and we will, again, of course, give you credit for sending in a recipe that you want us to do for everybody, please do that. That would be great. Marty, she has she goes on searches for these recipes.
I have 2 new ones.
Oh no, she's got 2 new ones. Do you know what we're going to do next week?
Yes, I think so. I've got to try it out. But we're going to be down in the kitchen next week because it's election day.
Oh, it's election day.
And so, since we will be in the kitchen, I have a chicken recipe that is to be put in the oven. And so, therefore, since we'll be in the kitchen, I will go ahead and do that one. Because the next week, I know what I'm going to do.
Oh boy.
It is a really good one. Randy tried it and he said it was the very best thing I've ever done.
Better than this?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And this was like number 2 then. It was 1.
It's so good. I mean, the filling is just fantastic.
And it needs the brown rice, I think, to just kind of add that little bit of texture to it.
It's so good. Well, y'all, can you believe it? Another cook, pray, and chat, or chat, cook, and pray.
And you thought we were just going to do one show when we started this, that we would just do it one time. It's better than meeting out on Tuesdays.
But we have heard your wishes, and we love the fact that we get so many people joining in, and even those of you that don't show us on chat that you're there. Lori's eating now, and it is so yummy.
Good.
She says, "Yay! It is yummy." I think as soon as we go off, I'm going to be scooping me another little scoopful of this orange beef wrap.
Yes, lettuce wrap.
Lettuce wrap, orange beef lettuce wrap. So again, I thank Marty because she prepares all this,
and I forage for the ingredients. I call it foraging
She
now.
forages. Yes, she forages so she can tell you where to go to get the best buy on everything. So anyway, that's I think that's what makes this so fun.
And sometime what we'll do is we'll do a pizza downstairs because I have a new recipe that I made up from one of our cooking things, the Mongolian beef. I put
Do
it
you
on
mean
a,
the Moroccan beef? I kept calling
yeah,
it.
yeah, Moroccan, the Moroccan beef that looks a lot like Mongolian beef.
Yes.
I put it on a pizza.
Oh, now that does sound good.
It was so good.
Yes.
It's our new way of eating it now.
Okay, so Mongolian beef pizza may be in your future. So just keep tuning in. Deb Robinette's there. Deb, you guys are so good.
Oh,
Fist bump. Okay. So anyway, it's been great visiting with you today, and I hope you enjoyed the recipe. And we gotta sing our way out.
Yes.
This time we'll give you the good singer, Kathy Hayes. And
let's
so-
make sure it opens up here.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
We're having problems.
Well, why isn't it
Why
singing?
isn't it singing? Gosh, I wish Kathy's on here. I wish we could have Kathy just sing right on the thing.
She's probably working.
No, she's on.
I know, but she is working at
oh.
home.
Oh,
Oh,
here it
the
is. You didn't have the sound on.
sound.
Turn it up. And you put it up here.
oh,
Chat, cook and pray, oh, chat, cook and pray, oh, chat, cook, pray.
There's lots of laughter
Here and lots of fun.
Today's on Facebook Live at 1. You'll never know what will happen when
Lucy and Ethel are at it again. Oh, chat, cook and pray. Oh, chat, cook and pray. Oh, chat, cook and pray. Oh, chat, cook, pray. Chat, cook and pray. Oh, chat, cook and pray. Oh, chat, cook and pray. Oh, chat, cook, pray. Amen.
see you next week.